Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Real Reels. Today, we're breaking down a powerful scene from Fences, where Troy and Cory have a really intense conversation about fatherhood. We're diving into some big questions like, do parents have to like their kids, or is just providing for them enough? We'll talk about how parenting has changed over the years and how this scene still hits hard today. Let's jump right in.
Can I ask you a question?
The hell you got to ask me, Mr. Stewiggy, the one you got the questions for.
How come you ain't never liked me?
Like you? Who the hell said I got to like you? What law is there say I got to like you? Want to stand up in front of my face and ask a damn fool-ass question like that? Talking about liking somebody. Come here, boy, when I talk to you. Straighten up, goddammit. I asked you a question. What law is there say I got to like you?
None.
All right, then. Don't you eat every day? Answer me when I talk to you. Don't you eat every day?
Yeah.
Nigga, as long as you in my house, you put a sir on the end of it when you talk to me.
Yes, sir.
You eat every day.
Yes, sir.
Got a roof over your head.
Yes, sir.
Got clothes on your back.
Yes, sir.
Why you think that is?
Because of you?
Hell, I know it's because of me. But why do you think that is?
Because you like me?
Like you. I go out of here every morning. I bust my butt putting up with them crackers every day because I like you. You're about the biggest fool I ever saw. It's my job. It's my responsibility. A man is supposed to take care of his family. You live in my house, fill your belly with my food, put your behind on my bed because you're my son.
In this tense exchange from Fences, Troy and his son Cory confront the nature of their relationship. Cory opens by asking a heartfelt question. How come you ain't never liked me? Troy, deeply offended by the question, responds sharply, implying that Cory's expectations of being liked are foolish. He challenges the notion that a parent is required to like their child, focusing instead on the duties and responsibilities that come with parenthood. Troy demands respect from Cory, making him address him as sir, emphasizing the authority he holds in their household. Troy then outlines the basic necessities he provides: food, shelter, and clothing, and sarcastically asks why Cory thinks he does these things. When Cory hesitantly answers, "'Cause you like me," Troy explodes, telling him that he doesn't work hard and endure racial oppression because he likes Cory. He does it because it's his responsibility. Troy doesn't view affection as part of the deal in raising children. Instead, he sees it as a transactional obligation.
Because I like you, because it's my duty to take care of you. I owe a responsibility to you. Now, let's get this straight right here and now before I go along any further. I ain't got to like you. Mr. Rand don't give me my money come payday because he like me. He give it to me because he owe me. Now, I don't give you everything I got to give you. I give you your life.
In the 1950s, the approach to parenting, particularly in working class families, was often authoritarian and rooted in practicality. Parents like Troy prioritized providing the basics: food, shelter, and discipline over emotional warmth. There was a prevailing belief that respect was earned through hard work and survival, not affection. This approach is mirrored in Troy's rejection of the idea that he needs to like his son. For Troy, his role as a father is primarily about responsibility, not nurturing a close emotional bond. Children were often raised to obey and respect their elders, regardless of the emotional connection or lack thereof. Today's parenting styles have evolved. There's a greater emphasis on emotional intelligence, communication, and fostering a close relationship between parents and children. Parents are more likely to encourage open dialogue, expressing love and validation as critical to a child's development. The modern view leans toward balancing authority with affection, with an understanding that a child's emotional well-being is just as important as their physical needs. Troy's view on fatherhood is also shaped by the harsh realities of being a black man in 1950s America. Black parents, especially fathers, often felt an enormous pressure to prepare their children for a world where racism inequality, and systemic oppression were the norm. Troy's tough, no-nonsense attitude is his way of teaching Cory that life will not be fair, especially for a black man. He wants Cory to focus on survival, not feelings, because he believes Cory will face relentless challenges due to his race. In contrast, white families during the same era were less likely to deal with the racial injustices that shaped the lives of African American families, while many white fathers also adhered to strict duty-bound parenting. They generally did not have the additional burden of preparing their children for racial discrimination. The notion of liking one's children may have been more accepted in some white households where the pressures of racism were absent, allowing for more emotional openness and warmth.
Me and your mama worked that out between us, and liking your black ass wasn't part of the bargain.
Troy's question, "Who the hell say I got to like you?" forces a broader conversation about the role of affection in parenting. His perspective is that liking one's child is irrelevant when it comes to fulfilling the responsibilities of parenthood. For him, duty outweighs affection. He views love as providing food, shelter, and security, not necessarily offering emotional support or validation. However, this approach can create emotional distance, as seen in Cory's uncertainty and craving for his father's approval. The modern view largely contradicts this, suggesting that parental affection is critical for a child's emotional health. Parents today are more inclined to believe that liking, loving, and understanding their children is just as important as providing for them. Emotional support and a sense of being liked contribute significantly to a child's self-esteem and ability to form healthy relationships later in life. In the end, while Troy is providing the necessities, his refusal to engage with Cory emotionally may have lasting consequences, showing that while parents don't have to like their children, doing so can deeply impact their child's emotional development.
Now, don't you go through life worrying about whether somebody like you or not. You best be making sure they're doing right by you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Then get the hell out of my face and get on down to that A&P.
As we dive deeper into Troy's exchange with Cory in Fences, we're reminded of how the struggles of the past shaped the parenting styles of that era, particularly in African American households. Troy's harsh stance reflects the tough realities black families faced in 1950s America, where survival and responsibility often took precedence over emotional connection. But it also sparks a critical question that resonates today. Do parents have to like their kids, or is providing for them enough? Fast forward to today, and we see how modern parenting has shifted. Emotional support, communication, and affection are valued just as much as putting food on the table. It's clear that while Troy fulfilled his duty, his approach raises the question of what it truly means to be a parent. Parenting is about more than just responsibility. It's about fostering a bond that helps children feel valued and understood. Thanks for joining me as I explored the deeper meaning behind this iconic scene from the movie Fences. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do parents have to like their kids, or is providing for them enough? Stay tuned for more thought-provoking discussions and film breakdowns right here on Real Reels. See you in the next video.